Alright, you know what I'm doing? I'm recording this commentary for the third freaking time because there were loud, disruptive noises in the background, and it phased in and out, and I did not want to have a crappy recording, and I didn't want to put music over it, because I promised I'd commentate this one, even though it's long and boring, and I hate it, and I can't figure out how to do commentary with multiple people unless I record it on Vent or Skype, which I haven't figured out how to do. And on top of that, there's Pachirisu. Just frickin' wonderful. Absolutely fantabulastically wonderful. You know what I could be doing right now? I could be playing Metroid Prime 2 right now. But no, I'm standing at my computer arguing with my microphone at a computer screen who doesn't give a carp when I could be shooting aliens for no real reason. Yeah, I'm gonna do the motorboat. Just because the motorboat is more interesting than this route. Ugh. Oh, what I wouldn't give to motorboats. You didn't hear that. Ponyta is the only reason to go to this route, because Ponyta gives a nice amount of experience, 600, which is triple the amount of a Geodude of the same level. Ugh. I mean, these trainers are poor as hell. They hardly give you any money at all. They could completely bypass this route, and I would not. The only important thing in this and the next segment, and it's not even in this segment, is the fact that a major character is introduced with minimal lines for about maybe 30 seconds, when he could be introduced later on at no cost. But no, they had to put a space filler and fill it with Geodudes. Why? Why would they do this? I mean, why don't they fill it with Ponyta or something? You know, give you an idea of what fire type you should do if you didn't choose Chimchar. You know, Ponyta would give great experience and actually help the people who were, you know, actually kind of sucking, rather than the noobs who would try to use normal moves on a rough type or steel type. You know, just, they could be a lot nicer to the trainer. I'm trying not to be partial to my own run here. I don't even think I liked this run when I was doing a normal run. I swear to God, if that hypnosis had hit, I would have probably broken something. And if it did hit in one of my earlier recordings and I did break something, I probably just blocked it out of my memory or something. I mean, look at that. The guy gave you $5 for winning. It's like nothing. Nothing. You couldn't even buy dinner with the winnings from this route. Unless you went to McDonald's, but McDonald's sucks. Well, yeah, let's rant about fast food for the next 6 minutes. It's gonna be a lot more interesting than hearing me rant about this stuff. McDonald's used to be an old, I don't know, nice, somewhat nice burger joint that actually assisted families and was family owned by old McDonald. I don't think he was a farmer, but, you know. And then Burger King jumped on the bandwagon, and Wendy's and KFC, and all those. And frankly, they all taste like carp. If you didn't know, Magikarp tastes terrible. It's tough. It's disgusting. Never had it. There are much better uses for it. I can hardly think of a single good fast food restaurant. If you can think of any good fast food restaurants? Please tell me, because Subway is not it. McDonald's is not it. There is nothing that I can think of. I mean, those little take-home and bakeable macaroni and cheese things you can buy at the grocery store. I would rather have one of those than have the most expensive thing on any of fast food menus. I mean, you know, there's a difference between fast food and restaurants with fast service. Because, you know, some restaurants have dishes of all types cooking at all times, so they're prepared for any order. Fast food restaurants are the ones where they have incredibly short cooking times, so they can get it out and to you within 2 minutes of you ordering it. Actually make that 2 seconds for the drive-thru window. And, yeah, why don't you walk into a fast food joint if you have a car? There's no reason. I mean, it's illogical enough you're going to a fast food joint. Why would you walk in it and, I don't know, give the workers some company? The workers need to understand that it's a lonely and terrible job and they should be out doing something more important. It would be better to be a bag boy at the grocery store than to work at one of those places. Ugh. And bag boys, you actually almost get a physics lesson because you gotta know how to balance stuff. And you actually, I don't know, talk with the customers rather than pushing a button on a cash register that has a hamburger on it. How long has it been since you had a good hamburger? And I mean, like, a good one. One that made you sit back and say, that's a good hamburger. It's been far too long since I've had one of those. I've had a good bacon cheeseburger, but I cannot remember the last time I had a good plain hamburger. It was probably the last time my dad went out and put something on the grill. I don't think he's done that since the fall. So, yeah, almost been half a year now since I've had a half-decent burger. And that's just un-American. Americans need good burgers, and Americans need good restaurants. A place where you can sit down, order a burger, get a nice side of, I don't know, what are they called, steak fries? The thick fries, you know? There's a place around where I live, it's called the Ram, I believe. It's a sort of pub, sort of not. That is a place I can get into. It's semi-dim lighting. It's got sports going on. It's got a bar for those who want it. It's got seats for those who don't. It's got a smoking and non-smoking area. It's got burgers on its menu, but it's got a vegetarian menu too. It's an American restaurant, and that's what we need more of. We need more American restaurants. I don't want more French restaurants. I don't want Très Bien. I want an American restaurant. America. And you know, I'm all for hating on democracy and being an anti-American terrorist kind of person. You know, I'd rather live in Canada than here, but American food is American, and when I'm living in America, I want to have American food. Good American food. And that's my rant about America. I'll see you next time, guys.